Hey guys, hope y'all are doing good today. So I know I haven't posted a video in a while, but I'm going to start being much more consistent for the foreseeable future, and there's a few reasons for that. One of the main reasons is because I actually started my own private group. So if you guys know, I've been giving a lot of free content over the years, and I just started to create a private group because I thought, hey, what better way as to focus my time and able to actually put my all into a group, especially if I know that both parties are benefiting. So as you can see, we just made the Ethereum long call, made over 35%. We caught this move up in the market. Also, if you scroll up, you can see the Solana call here, long up to 176. You know, Solana just reached that 176 level, so that's doing very good as well. And then we have a lot more calls, and you can even see in the group that we have a lot more different types of calls, such as altcoin calls, meme coin calls, even where you can see we've made over a 2x here on this meme coin, low conviction calls, scalp calls, and we have an active calls summary channel where we actually have a summary of all of the calls that are currently active. And then we have live streams, we have all kinds of different chats. We have also a health and performance section, a course section where we have different courses, so you guys can check that. So guys, I provide a ton of value for the amount that I charge in this group. I should be charging twice as much, but if you guys want to join it, check in the description, check in the pinned comments as well. I will have all the links there. You can pay weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly, or even lifetime. There's limited spots for lifetime. You can pay in crypto or even credit card. So I literally have everything for everyone, so whatever you want to choose. But like I said, guys, I'm spending a lot of my time focused on this group so I can give you guys the best calls possible. And you've seen that catching this ETH breakout, and there's still much more to come. So definitely check it out, guys. And that's one of the things why I haven't been as active. But like I said, I'll start being much more active in the future. Now, let's go ahead and get on to the rest of this video. So one of the things I posted in the group was this Ethereum setup that I was looking at. That's why I give a long call between 38.50 to 39.75, because I saw the RSI here that was starting to break out, and you can see if you actually look at this chart on the RSI, it acted as resistance, support, resistance, resistance, and then it finally broke out, and it broke out above its signal line. Guys, this was the perfect signal if you were paying attention. Also, if you expand the Ethereum chart, this was in a bull flag, okay? So now you have Ethereum in a bull flag. You have it starting to break out again, bouncing off of its trendline support. So that's the biggest thing that I promote in my group is I'm always looking at these setups. I'm always looking at trendline support. I'm always looking at indicators such as the RSI, stock RSI, looking for those support levels. Also bullish divergences. I mean, guys, I'm looking at everything here. I drew out these lines a couple days ago on the stock RSI, playing out perfectly. Like I said, that's why I called the long in the group, and it's doing amazing. So I expect Ethereum to go much higher here at the very least. One of the ones I'm looking at, actually, I do have an EMA. So the 50 EMA on the daily, that's going to be the first resistance, guys. You got to watch out for that. It's at 41.25. That's the next take profit level I have for us. And then after that, I have much, much higher, because if we break out on the bull flag, we're going to at least this 46.40 level. So that's the level I'm watching afterwards. But like I said, I'm always looking at these various indicators. So that's the thing I'm looking for Ethereum. Now, if you're looking to get into Ethereum back on the downside, what I would recommend, guys, is one, let's see if this daily closes above 40.60. If it does, that's going to be bullish. If not, then I would look at re-entering around this 38.50 level if we do have another pullback. So that's the level I'll definitely look for. There's a lot of support near that 38.50 level, so definitely keep an eye on that if you are going to enter. But like I said, still a lot more room to the upside for Ethereum. I believe it's just getting started. There's a lot of catalysts, actually, that I did post in the group. And if you want to check those out, it's going to be in the general chat whenever you join the group. I have an onboarding video as well in the start here section. So again, I make sure to cover everything for you guys in the group. So definitely join that if you haven't. But there's a lot of catalysts we have. One of them being Trump meeting with China on October 30th. We have the tariff negotiations that they're going to have. We also have BlackRock's Ethereum staking ETF. That's going to be October 31st, I believe, as well, or October 30th. So we're going to have that also, and then also you have the FOMC date that's going to happen October 29th with rate cuts and a lot more catalysts that I also posted. So guys, definitely check those out. That's why I've been so bullish lately. And also you have to trade via counter sentiment. So what does that mean? It means if everyone is bearish, you got to be bullish. And if everyone's bullish, you got to look to be bearish, right? And there's various indicators I'll talk about as well, such as the fear and greed index, ETF flows, liquidation levels, liquidation heat map. I mean, guys, there's so many things I look at. And like I said, I go over all that in the group, but just a little tidbit for you guys here to get an idea of what I'm looking at for Ethereum. Now, let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin here, because like I said, the market's really picking up and things are looking good, right? So this is something I drew as well, this inverse head and shoulders pattern. What does this mean? Well, potentially we could end up rejecting off of this 50 EMA on the daily, coming back down, retesting around 109K, and then coming much, much higher. and at that point it's off to the races, right? I think 110K would be the best support level there, because you can see the stock RSI is starting to get overbought, but nonetheless you can see that Bitcoin is very bullish. But you got to keep an eye on this 50 EMA on the daily. That's the big resistance. So literally it rejected off 114K, just like we predicted for this resistance level. The next one is going to be that 116, 117K. So if we can break above that, guys, I strongly believe even just breaking above this 50 EMA, that's going to be a shift in the bearish to bullish momentum. And that's something you definitely have to watch out for. I think November is going to be amazing for crypto. And that's why in my group, I'm really focused on it as much as possible so that I make you guys the most amount of money possible, guys. My group has made some great calls, but you haven't seen nothing yet. If you're in the group right now, there's going to be a lot more calls. So literally wait for that, because we're going to do so much more. My team is going to do so much more. It's going to be more live streams, more courses. Guys, we're doing a lot. And so we're going to capitalize on this bull market. Like I said, we've been preparing for this. I said the end of October is going to be bullish, and that's exactly what's happening. So it's only a matter of time now. The RSI still has room to run. But like I said, if you're looking to buy Bitcoin, look for 110K, then potentially 108K, and then higher than that. If we can break above 114, the next target is 116 and 117. That's the next major resistance point. Now, let's go ahead and look at Solana lastly here. So Solana, same thing, right? We're getting close to that resistance of 200 to 203, which does coincide with the 50 EMA on the daily and horizontal resistance. Now, same thing as Bitcoin here. So stock RSI is starting to become overbought, but the RSI still has room to run, crossing above its signal line. So I think Solana, like I said with Bitcoin, if it can cross above its 50 EMA, let's say it closes the daily above 205, guys, very bullish. That'll shift from the bearish to bullish trend, same as Bitcoin. And at that point, 215 is the next target. Okay, so I mentioned that if Solana closes above 193 on the daily, it's going to 200, and look, that's exactly what happened. So all of these insights, guys, I'm posting those in the paid group. Like I said, you don't have to join for a year. You can join for a month, test it out, and then from there you can increase your membership. But these kind of insights, I'm on the market 24/7, so you don't have to be. So that's why I provide the most value as I can. But like I said, I'm going to start providing more of these videos, going to start being more active on YouTube, giving back to the community, showing you guys I'm still looking at the market, keeping you guys one step ahead of the market, and then even more so in my private group with having more live streams, with more calls from the team members and myself, scalp calls, altcoin calls, meme coin calls, leverage calls, low conviction calls, everything, guys. Even if we're just looking at some coins, that's going to be a low conviction call. We're going to post the reasoning, and then a lot of those actually end up doing really well. But again, I don't want to post something, in a low conviction call if I don't have a lot of high conviction in it. That's why we're posting it in there. So literally we have multiple call channels, very different from any other crypto group. I promise you guys, if you join Data's Alpha Circle, it's going to be the best crypto group you've ever joined. And we're going to continue to provide value, as if you have any questions, we have answers for those as well. So we're just getting started with that. But like I said, guys, I just want to make this video as a comeback video, because I haven't made one in a while, and I just want to show you guys what I'm looking at in the market, what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the market's going to be very bullish in November. Rate cuts are coming October 29th, and also we're going to look at the outlook. We're actually having a live stream in my private group. We're going to live stream the FOMC rate cut decision and the aftermath for the speech that Jerome Powell gives, and we're going to literally have the live stream be an hour to 2 hours long. I'm going to go over everything. I'm going to go over real time what the markets are doing. So if you want to join it, you still have a few days to join the group if you're just watching this video before October 29th. So definitely take a chance to join it, guys. I promise you won't regret it. It's the best group in crypto, and it's only going to get better. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was quick, but I just want to give my insights and let you guys know a little bit about why I haven't posted in a while, but I will be more consistent. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You got some insights from it. Looking forward to seeing you in the group, guys. Until next time, have a great day. See ya.